LinkedIn has launched a new ad format. It's called click to message ads. It comes right around the time when they're starting to part ways with message ads, leaving only conversation ads, and then also click to message ads. Click to message ads is a very simple kind of format, similar to how Facebook has their messaging. It's going to be in the feed with a company profile, and then as you click on it, it's actually going to open up the conversation ad. It's going to have the same looking and feel just like that, but it's going to also come from a person. Could be very interesting. As of March 31st, 2023, it's in beta. So if you don't have it yet, it's coming. It's just not there yet. But let's go through it. First, you just start off by creating a click to message ad campaign. Like in a campaign, you're going to start with the objective. Now for this, you can only use the objective messaging right now. You can only use this new objective called messaging. It's going to allow you to use that format. So I'm going to click it. Do everything like you would with the audience. The ad format's already going to be there. Make sure to uncheck enable audience expansion. And then we're just going to create the ad, go through it. So it's just like you would create a sponsored content ad. Real quick. Intro text. We're going to add an image. I don't think we have video yet, but let's just add a image just for now. And then you're going to select your conversation. So first you need to create the conversation. You can do that right here. We actually don't have one created, so we'll create it together. You're going to create the conversation like you would a conversation ad. But for us, I'm just going to select me as the sender. The cool thing, right? It's sponsored content. You're going to see the company. You're going to see the company. Scrolling through, they see the image, they click on it, and it's going to open up the messaging from your LinkedIn app. And it's actually going to be a person rather than the company, which is really cool because that's where you see some really good open rates and you actually just bring the personality out of the brand. You can use any of these, but I like to make my own. And then just like you would a conversation ad, like I mentioned, let's just create a conversation ad. We have a lot of success with giving gift cards for meetings, so I'm just using one of our example conversation ads here. And then usually the button. And one thing to note that I found out, which was interesting, is you can't send them to a lead gen form yet. Right now, it's only to a website. So just so you know, it's only to a website. So for this, I'm just going to do a dummy website, well, our own page. But another button, we like to use the, instead of a no, maybe, tell me more, and then show them next message. So as soon as example, it's like, okay, they're not sure about the message yet. They want to learn a little bit more. If they're going to say no, they would have said no. The message usually looks something like, what's holding you back? Maybe get a little more social proof, reiterate your POV, something what makes you different. And for us, we have the buttons like, all right, you ready? I'm in, book it. And you go to the website. Usually you have lead gen forms, but again, no lead gen form, so it's send it to the website. So obviously right now we'd have a different landing page. This is just the example. The second call to action would usually be like, all right, no, I'm not. In this example, you'd use a no because they're just not ready, and then you maybe send them to a lower friction call to action. Like for us, it would be join our Slack society or download into an ebook, or you can subscribe to your newsletter, something like that with a message. All right, so now we got the conversation. Now I'm going to add that conversation called tests. Well, right now we can't show it in the feed, so I can't see that. But in the preview, all right, this will be interesting. All right, so in the preview, as you can see, just like you would you see the image, you see the text, but the call to action is send message. There was no call to action option, so obviously it's just send message because it is a click to message ad. So let's click it. Now I'm on my mobile phone, and so what it did was it brought up the message. Obviously it's on mobile, so it takes over the whole screen. Very cool. You haven't connected with Tim Davidson, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know if they do that with conversation ads right now, but essentially I could connect with them. It's obviously me. Then the message comes up. The cool thing is that it came first from the company. Now when you click into it, you actually bring up the message. Then you just click on it, and obviously it has the website, and then just click on it, it goes to the website. Or it has the message, and it just takes me through the flow. Blah, blah, blah. All right, perfect. Kind of interesting. And that's LinkedIn's new ad format, click to message ads. I'm pretty excited. Hope you are too, and hope that helps.